Shalom, people. So I'm gonna show you guys, I'm about to put a trellis up and show you guys how to do a simple and effective trellis. This will be for cucumbers, pole beans, even like small melons will be able to work with this, okay? And most of your vining plants, okay? It's a simple construction. I'm gonna lay it on the ground so you can see it. Very simple construction. All I used was PVC pipe, okay? So what you would need in there, PVC normally comes in 10-foot lengths. I bought 2 PVC. This is 1/2-inch PVC. I bought 2 of them, and I bought them from the Home Depot, and they cut both of them for me in 6 feet by 4 feet. Okay, so if you could see that bar across the top there and one of the legs, that's a total of 10 feet. So that will be one whole one, and then I had another one cut the same way. Okay, so I have an extra 4 foot piece. Okay, now my beds are 4 by 4. Okay, so that 4-foot piece going across is going to take the length of mine, and then this trellis is going to be about 5 or 6 feet tall. Okay, now what we're going to need, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put rebar in the corners of my beds, and the rebar is 1/2-inch rebar, and the rebar will go inside the holes. That's how the trellis is going to stand. Okay, let me show you one more thing you need. So here's the other thing you need. This is trellis netting. Okay, you see the price. This was actually on sale for $2.97, not $4.97, so that's why I bought it. But you buy the cheapest one you can find. This one is 5 by 15, so the length downwards is 15 feet, so I'm going to end up cutting it. And the width is 5 feet, which I'll just wrap around. Okay, so I'm going to use that. Now from here, you can just attach the netting to the pole. What I'm going to use is, I have this, this is like the wire, and you can buy a roll of this. I bought this a couple years ago, so I use it all the time. You buy it, it's a roll of a wire, and you put it through, you pull out the amount that you need, and you pull it and clip it, and then you got pieces. I'm going to do that all along the top and all along the sides, and that's going to be my trellis. So that's a simple, cheap way of building you a nice trellis for your vining veggies. Alright, so I'll put it in and show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. Alright? Oh, one thing I forgot. When you're buying your PVC, this is 1/2-inch PVC, you're also going to need 1/2-inch 90-degree corners. So I have 2 90-degree corners. Now we're not doing any plumbing, so I don't have any caulk or plumbing glue or anything like that. All I have is a 90-degree and a 90-degree. So 2 90-degree angles is what you need, and the PVC, and this is all 1/2-inch. Alright, and the rebar is going to be 1/2-inch as well. I might as well show you guys the rebar. Hold on. So here's the rebar. This is 2-foot 1/2-inch rebar. So I'm gonna bang this rebar in the ground, and then I can't get it in there now. Right. I'm going to slide the poles over the rebar, and that's what's going to give it its strength to stand up against the winds and everything else, plus hold the fruit that's going to be growing up along the trellis. All right, I'll show you the finished product. All right, so that's the frame. All I did was bang in the rebar at the corners, slide the poles over top, and did that for both sides. And so now we have our trellis. It looked kind of bowed in, but you know, whatever, it's all good. Also, don't worry about this. See, it got a little give, and you know, either way, so if the wind is blowing, it will shake a little bit if you got plants and stuff on there, but it's not coming down. So you want it to give a little bit when the wind is blowing, but you just don't want it to fall over. Okay, so I show you, I come right back with the net up. All right, peoples, here's the finished product. Okay, so the hardest thing is if it's windy outside, dealing with this light net. And I tried to get the square semi-straight, but they're not gonna. What I did was I just draped over the net instead of cutting it. If you wanted to, you could buy one of these, cut it in half, and then you'll be able to get build 2 trellises out of it. Okay, so, and all I did was took my roll of there is a roll of bag ties, pretty much. It's that same wire for bag ties. That's all it is. So if you have bag ties, every 3 squares or so, you just attach it to the pole, and then that's it. And of course, I put them at the top as well, the ties at the top, and that's it. Now, right now I have Swiss chard down there. Swiss chard does not grow on vines, but I'm going to take up these 3 rows of Swiss chard and put in my cucumbers. Okay, so all right, so let's go over this cost. So the netting cost me $3.97, so $4. The PVC was $1.97 each, so $2. I had to spend $2 on that, right? So you got $4 and $4. That's $8, and the corners were 50 cents each. So what is that? We're at $9. So for less than $10, you have a trellis. Now see if you can find a pre-built trellis like this for less than $10. It's not going to happen. All right, so shalom to you all. Peace.